Hello, this is James 12 bringing you my second Wi-Fi battle. From the team preview, I can see here's a Rotom and a Tyranitar. Now, I don't know which one he'd send out, so I just send out my lead, Fortress. He sends out his Rotom, and I know he'll probably go for the trick, because most Rotoms do that. Rotom wash forms do this. So, I just leave my Fortress, because I don't want anyone else getting a Choice Scarf or a Choice Band. So, I go for the Stealth Rocks, while he goes for the trick, obviously. And I have to switch out because I'm Choice Scarf and I'm locked into Stealth Rocks and I can only put one of them up. So I send my Dragonite as he goes for the Hydro Pump, and that takes me down, even though it was a crit, it only takes me down just over 100 HP. But I shouldn't have stayed in because I knew I should have realised that he would use HP Ice. And he does use HP Ice, and it takes me out. So I just lost one of my really powerful sweepers really early, and that was a stupid play on my part. So I sit down my Fortress just to try and set up on him, as he goes for the Volt Switch, which takes me out of just under half HP. Now he sends in this Sigilyph, which is really annoying because I've never faced a Sigilyph, so I don't even know what I'm going to do against it or what I'm facing. So he goes for the Cosmic Power as I go for the Spikes. And that means he's on +1/+1 and defenses, and I go for another Spikes as he goes for another Cosmic Power. So basically we're just both setting up on each other right now. And then I go for my last layer of Spikes, so I can just so I get 3 out, and he goes for another Cosmic Power. So I send in my Vaporeon because I'm gonna hopefully try and stall him out, just keep hitting him, and then I take hits and I can just wish up. So he goes for another Cosmic Power, so he's at +4, and then he goes for another Cosmic Power, which means he's at +5, as I go for a Scold, hoping to do some damage, but as he's at +5/+5, a Scold does virtually nothing, as he goes for another Cosmic Power, which gets him on +6 in both defenses. I go for another Scold just to see how much it does, and it does even less because of Cosmic Power, and he goes for one more Cosmic Power, which gets him on +7, which is really annoying me because I can basically do nothing to this now until I get a crit, which leaves him on yellow, but then he roosts it up. So now I'm just thinking, oh my god, he's used 2 moves at the moment, and I don't know what his other 2 moves are, but I'm just thinking he'll keep setting up, so I just keep going for the Scold just to try and get damage and maybe get a crit, but then I just have to switch out into my Fortress, no, Concorder, as he goes to the Stored Power, which actually destroys me in 1 hit, which is really annoying because I did need my Concorder for the Stone Edge, maybe able to take it out. So I send in my Jolteon because I know he's flying, and maybe a Thunderbolt will be able to do some damage, and I do a Thunderbolt and it does more than the Skull, but still enough to defeat it in 4 or 5 hits. So he goes for the Roost, putting him back on full HP, and I just keep going for the Thunderbolt, thinking maybe I can just do damage, and then I get a crit, which takes it out in 1 hit, and that really did matter because without that I would have lost. So now I'm going 5-4, no 5-4, yeah 5-4, as he sends out his Tyranitar. And I know I thought he'd probably go for the Earthquake, so I switch out, and he predicts that by going for the Pursuit, which leaves me on 1 HP because of my Focus Sash. He gets a crit, but that really didn't matter. So I get a Focus Sash, and I switch out to my Fortress because I was predicting the Earthquake. So he switches out and to his Magnezone, and I know as I've got a Choice Scarf, I'm going to be faster than most things. I'm just going to go for the Explosion because I've got nothing else better to do apart from Rapid Spin. And I don't want to lock myself into Rapid Spin because Rapid Spin does no damage, so I just thought, hopefully kill the Tyranitar with the Explosion, but his Magnezone takes that Explosion really well. So I switch into my so I send out my Jolteon because I have HP Fire on Jolteon, which will be hopefully able to take it out, but it takes that pretty well as well. And he just goes for the HP Ice, I believe, because most Magnezones carry HP Ice or Fire. So I don't know which one he uses. But still, it takes me out 1 HP. He gets Lefty's boost, so I send him my Latios. And I go for the Surf. So because I knew that would beat it, because take it out, because I've got special attack evs and I've got life orb. So I take life orb and sandstorm damage as it's going down to 4 to 3. I've got 3 Pokemon left. No, I've got 2 Pokemon left. He's got 4. So I go for a surf. Probably going to take it out because I'm life orbed and special attack eved. So yep, it takes it out. So now it's 3 to 2. So I have a chance of winning this. I'm thinking, yeah, I might win this, you know. My Latios is sweeping. He sends out his Celebi. I just go for the Ice Beam because it's super effective. And it almost takes it out. But I know that by the end of the turn, because of Sandstorm, it will take it out. And I get hit by Life Orb damage. So he sets up Stealth Rocks, very late Stealth Rocks, which doesn't actually matter at this point in time. So he gets hit by Stealth Rocks. No, Sandstorm. And then he sends out Terrakion. And I thought he would just attack me straight outright, because that's what Terrakions do. But he goes for the Rock Polish. And ups his speed by +2. But I go for the Psyshock because I'm just thinking, because I know it's fighting and I'm hoping it will take it out. But no, it doesn't. It survives with 1 HP probably. And then I get hit by Hailstorm and Life Orb. So I'm going to switch out because I know he's going to hit me with something, and I'm hoping my Vaporeon can take it and then just hit it with a Scald next turn, which is what he does. He goes to the Stone Edge, which does a good chunk, but not well enough to do a 2-hit KO on this. And I get hit lefty boost. He goes to the Close Combat, which takes me down to 51 HP, and I'm just like, yes, because now I just go for the Scald and just take out his Terrakion. So now he only has 1 Pokemon left, which is his Rotom. Now what I should have done is, against his Rotom, is gone for the Protect. So I get a so he gets hit by the Sandstorm, but then he just goes for the Volt Switch, which utterly annihilates me, obviously because I have 51 HP. And then he gets buffed by the Hailstorm, by the Sandstorm, and then gets lefty boost, which brings them back to exactly full. So actually the Unprotect wouldn't have mattered. And I just go for the Draco, and I'm hoping it would take it out, but of course it doesn't, and it lives there for like 10 HP. And he'll just go for Hidden Power Ice, I'm guessing, or Fire, but it really doesn't matter because it was Ice. No HP anyway. So that was the one all narrow victory in his favour. I hope you liked it. If you did, can you leave a comment and a like, and maybe subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like it, can you leave a comment and tell me why you didn't like it, and I shall bring you my third soon.